888-727-BECK.
Shame, shame, shame. Wisconsin Democrats scream angrily in the House chambers after the vote. Unbelievable audio for you. And Bill Clinton's ominous warning, too much ethanol could spark food riots. If you listen to this program, we told you that about, 4 or 6 years ago. And we've been watching it happen as we're the only nation in the history of the world to burn our own food as fuel. It's insanity. But now Bill Clinton's on board with this. Oh, just in time. More in a second.
828 The Documentary, Director's Cut. Get it at glennbeck.com.
I have only seen about 60 minutes of this, and it is absolutely amazing. Behind the scenes, you'll see things that you had no idea was going on. And you will witness miracles. It is amazing. Order today, pre-order, last day is today. Let me go to Don in upstate New York. Hello, Don.
Hello, Glenn.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Higher food costs and lack of food are driving the unrest around the world. We used to supply a lot of that food, particularly corn. Our stupid EPA, criminal EPA, has just mandated that our gasoline now go from 10% ethanol to 15% ethanol. That's only going to make things worse.
Don, let me tell you something. This is something that I have been on for 4 or 5 years, talking about ethanol. When they were talking about this under the Bush administration, we are burning our food supply. We will go down in history as an insane population. When I was down at the NASCAR for the Daytona 500, I'm standing there with Dale Earnhardt's people, and we're in the pits, and it's before the race, and I see on the back the gas tank, and it says ethanol. I said, "You've got to be kidding me. NASCAR is ethanol?" And he said, "Uh-huh." I said, "How's that working out for you?" He said, "This is the first year with it." He said, "And what we have now is we have lost 12% in fuel mileage. 12%. Later on, this guy he's the head of the Corn Growers Council or whatever it is, and he comes up to me and he says, "Glenn, I'm the head of the Corn Growers Association for ethanol." He said, "I'd love to talk to you." And I said, "Oh, no, I don't think you would. I really don't think you would, but if you want to, sure. Let's have a chat." Ethanol is insanity. And now, here's a story on theblaze.com. With global food prices rising and more corn being diverted to the production of ethanol, Bill Clinton is warning of food riots in poor nations. Do you think, Bill? Where were you when you had everybody on the left lining up for ethanol? Do you think this is going to be a problem? Here's the next problem. You know how they're making a hybrid corn now that takes all of its nutritional value out but is good for fuel? What happens when we cross-pollinate the corn that has no nutritional value with the corn that does have nutritional value? What happens to our corn? I just can't. I've never seen a society on a more clear suicidal path. And it's the whole planet. And then they always line up like this at the very end and go, hey, this is a bad idea. Oh, really, is it? Thank you for figuring it out now.